So Wales open their Pool A account against Uruguay. They're playing at the Millennium Stadium. Big match to get themselves launched. They've had injury problems. Greg, playing at home has surely got to be a huge advantage so early in the competition against a team who surely aren't going to be in the reckoning when it comes to who's going to go through.
Exactly, Jonathan. Everyone's talking about England and the Twickenham factor, but Wales have got the Millennium Stadium factor. And for them, very important, particularly as you said, major injury problems. They've lost Lee Halfpenny, who's probably worth 10 points for them every game. Also, and that's for them to get over that, it's important. So it's good that they're playing a pretty weak team so they can get the momentum going, because they're in the toughest draw, and if they can get some bonus points now, it will work well when they've got to front it up against England and Australia later in the pool series.
Because they are playing England next. That will be at Twickenham. In terms of missing Lee Halfpenny, there is a lot of responsibility now and a lot of expectation surely on Dan Biggar.
Exactly, he's got to front up. And also a lot of responsibility on 3 or 4 other players who've got to take over, because Halfpenny would have been, if he was in this tournament, one of the major factors in determining who got through. So pick up the slack, but in their advantage, they've got a good coach who knows how to handle difficult situations, knows how to handle pressure. And Warren Gatland is the type of guy who will use this to his advantage.
Now, it's an interesting point you mentioned there about Warren Gatland. There's a man who's been through the mill on the biggest, or one of the biggest international stages with the British Lions. He made that big call for Brian O'Driscoll. Compare his position, say, to Stuart Lancaster, who, for all his preparation in the Six Nations, has never surely been under such scrutiny on such a big stage.
And that's right. This tournament is going to hinge on major coaching decisions. Gatland's already made them, and he went through enormous turmoil when he dropped O'Driscoll, which was the right move. And Gatland's such a streetwise New Zealander. He will use this adversity to rev up the Welsh crowd to get behind them. And I think not having those players could, in the end, actually work in their favour.
So Wales-Uruguay, Sunday at the Millennium Stadium. Follow all the news and reaction to the Rugby World Cup 2015 here on ESPN.